Ever wondered how far that bird actually is from you? Let me show you how this works and how you can use it too. We are so keen on observing raptors and photographing them, but how many times do we actually know the height at which that raptor is soaring? Or how much far away is it from us? Introducing Bird Altitude Estimator. You can use Bird Altitude Estimator for finding out how far away that bird is flying from you using just a single photograph. It calculates the distance using the bird's wingspan, your camera's focal length, and how wide the bird appears in your photograph. This is how the Bird Altitude Estimator website looks. Let me show you how to use it. First, click on Upload Photo and select your bird photo. In this case, it is a booted eagle. Notice the bird has its wings fully outstretched and is flying perpendicular to the camera. Next, we select the wingspan on the photo. Now, let us select our bird species. We can click here to see the list of all bird species or just start typing the name. This text box is used for input of the camera's focal length. If the photo has the focal length value in its EXIF data, it will use that automatically. Or else you can manually enter the value too. And done. You can see that the estimated distance to the bird is calculated, which is about 200 meters. Okay, here are a few things to keep in mind to get the best results. This tool calculates the distance between your camera and the bird, not the altitude of the bird. It will only represent altitude accurately if the bird is directly above the camera, as then the altitude roughly becomes the distance between the camera and the bird. Use images taken directly from the camera. Do not use cropped images or images with modified aspect ratios. Use images where the bird has its wings completely open and perpendicular to the camera. This is so that we see the flat, complete wingspan. If the wings are hunched forward, like kites usually do, then the measurement won't work. The tool is only as accurate as the image and the data entered. The wingspan values are mean species values. Some species have large wingspan variation, so the uncertainty in their estimated distance is larger. The calculated wingspan values are only an estimate. Do not over rely on them. The estimated uncertainty value is based on the variability of the wingspan of the bird and the number of pixels selected for the wingspan measurement. The tool's formulas can be refined further, but such improvements would make it more precise, not necessarily more accurate. Now, let me explain to you how this tool actually works in the background. Imagine that a raptor is soaring in the sky and you are photographing it from below with your camera. Let d be the distance between the raptor and your camera. The camera captures the photograph of the raptor through the lens. You can see how the light rays pass through the lens and onto the actual camera sensor which captures the photograph. Using simple trigonometry, we can calculate the distance d between the camera and the bird. As long as we know the wingspan of the bird, the focal length of the camera lens. The focal length of the camera lens can help us calculate the field of view in degrees. Let me show you a few cases where you can and cannot use this tool. In case 1, you can see that the distance calculated is also the altitude of the bird, but that is not the case for case 2. As the bird is flat and perpendicular to the camera, we can use the photo in case 1. But we cannot use case 2 as the bird is not flat but at an angle. We can use photo from case 1 but not from cases 2 and 3 as the bird is not flat and perpendicular to the camera. You can try out Bird Altitude Estimator using the following link. Tell me how accurate it is for your sightings. Your feedback helps me improve the tool. If you know birders who'd love this, share it with them too. The Bird Altitude Estimator is open source and hosted on GitHub. So, if you would like to improve it or add features, don't hesitate to contribute. Thank you.